What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Unreal Engine 5 game development live stream where we're back in Project Hero, a game we're building with Unreal Engine 4 and now 5 from the ground up using C++, the Gameplay Ability System plugin, blueprints, all that good stuff. So now that we're on Unreal Engine 5, we've been on it for maybe like 2 weeks now. Last time we were working and trying to get the enhanced input system working with the Gameplay Ability System, or at least our version of the input system here. So I need to continue watching this video because this guy does a good tutorial on how to get it to work. And I kind of lost track of where we were. We have the hero data types, and we have in our character, or granting ability to player. When we're applying this, we're getting all that information. We're getting the ability input ID. So we gotta maybe take a step back, rewind it back. So, so this is where we are.
Is used. This is the ability that's tied to that ID. So now, how do we tie our input to that ID? And this is a different type of process here. So let me go to my header file, and let me just go down to my input here. Where is it? Here. Okay,
So he's got a bunch of input actions in his character header. So we got our player character, so I guess we'll have to start there. Here in our header file. So I guess, so we have a bunch of skeletal meshes and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's public or not.
Here, okay, so you see I have.
We'll assume it's public. I think we'll do it here. So he's got a bunch of U properties, it looks like. So I guess we'll just have to. So U property, edit defaults only, blueprint, read write. I guess we'll only do read only. I don't see why. So category, we'll do hero input ability actions. I guess that's the one that makes most sense. So he has a U input action. And then, so we'll do jump, right? So jump action. That's gonna be the very first one. We're gonna do jump only for right now. So we have that U property.
I have all my input actions here, and I'll probably put this in a component so that it's not crowding up my character class, but honestly, it's not bad.
Yeah, maybe making a component or data or something would be nice, like a data asset.
Up here, I have all of the callbacks that those input actions will have.
And then he has a callback functions. So, I guess instead of jump action, maybe jump ability. We'll call them abilities and not actions. Nah, action is probably better just because it's input action. So I guess underneath each one, we'll do the thing here. So handle, jump, action, or something, right? And so if his doesn't take any parameters. So let's generate that. Okay, here's our jump.
Handled, and this is the tedious work. One other guy inside the forum was trying to tell me about a process where all you do is have your input manage activating the abilities and not really binding it. But I didn't want to have to deal with refactoring my code that deep, so I just went ahead and did it this way. But this function basically, all it does, and this is the function that's bound to the input player component. I'll go down there and show you that real quick. So the input player component.
Okay, so then he goes into the input component. So we have possessed. Where is the input component? Here we go. Setup input component. So I guess we gotta just do everything in here. So we have player enhanced input component, bind action, And then we gotta do what? Jump action. Then I guess what? E trigger event. E uses started, which is fine. Then this. And then we can bind. Yeah, this class. That's what I want to try to do. At this class, jump, handle jump action. Okay. Not weird that didn't. I think I should be able to get away with that. Okay. That's what he does.
Say, we'll want to bind this action, whether it's the weapon alternate action, we want to bind it to this function here. So
it would make sense that this be its own separate component here.
Whenever we press this
or
action,
data asset or something.
Whenever we press the key that's mapped to this action. So I'm gonna go to this, just the alternate action. They all call mapped to this action. So I'm gonna go to this, just the alternate action.
So he does something called send local input to ASC. So that's what happens in this jump. I don't know where that is. Jump. Oh, wrong window. Jump. Action. Yeah, handle jump action. And he has a function. It says send local input to ASC. Honestly, we don't have anything like that, so let's see more exactly what he's talking about here.
Call the same logic here, and all this function does is call another function that sends input to our ability system component, and it takes in two parameters. It takes in whether the input is pressed, which means it's held down, or if it's released, and it sends in the ID that we want to associate this input action with, or the input press with. And this function, all it does is checks and sees if we.
Okay, so he has a function. I guess we can do it at the top of this public. So void, he calls it send local input to ASC. I don't think we need to use that boolean. I think we could just take the const. So it's gonna be e hero put ID, ability input ID, something like that. I think we're gonna get the same issue, I believe, as we got last time. I'm trying to remember what we did to solve something like that. I think it's in our data types. No, it's in our ability. So I think we're gonna have to write it like this. So I think that's valid. So let's generate that. And then what does he do? So he checks that we have the input component thing. Okay, so I guess that's a good idea. So yeah, let's start with that. So if, oops, if not ability component, we could just say, yeah, UE log temp, warning, text, no valid ability system component, return. Not sure why that's giving us a problem. But I guess what do we have to say? So enum as byte, e here ability component. Oh, I gotta do like Type. Jump. That's kind of gross. That's kind of gross looking, but whatever. I guess kind of say like get ability system component. Okay, that's fine with that. And then we don't need another if. We can literally just say ability system component. And then does this function exist for us? It's called ability local input pressed. Okay. So then we just do static cast int32. I guess I have to write something to the effect of this. So int32 so static int32. Well, I guess I could just say this. Guess it's okay with that. Let's just finish the rest of this video then.
We have a ability system component, and if the bool come through as true, then we want to tell the ability system component that we are trying to locally press whatever ability ID we're passing in here. So if I pass in the primary action, I want to tell the ability system component, hey, I'm pressing the primary action. So whatever ability is bound to that primary action, activate it if it's available. Same thing if this comes in as false, I am now letting go of that action. So if there's a task that says that we're waiting for the input to be released, here you go. We've just released that input. And I'm gonna get rid of these print streams. I don't need them anymore, just for testing. But yeah, I could explain this more if you guys need that type of help. Just hit me in the comments. But yeah, basically all this does.
The original input system was kind of simpler in this regard.
System component.
But let's see if we even can compile. This will be our ultimate test. Well, let's say fingers crossed. For once, I'm gonna lurk, fingers crossed, for the compilation. Oh, I appreciate it, Sandra. Glad that you're just here chilling. I was typing fingers crossed when you said it out loud. Let's see. Okay. I really gotta figure out how to make my compilation times faster. I think I need a better CPU. But I hate going through the process of changing parts in a computer. It's always a hassle and I always break shit. Alright. So in theory, we should be able to jump now. So let's see if that's the case. No. God damn it. Okay. So does like anything happen when oh yeah, I know why. At least I know maybe a reason why. We gotta go to our player character and we gotta assign this input action. Looks like Unreal's doing a stream tonight as well. What's the topic? Better light than ever. Okay, so it's just talking about lighting and shit. That's cool. That's nice. Okay. So mapping contents, then we have input, ability, actions, right? So IA jump. Now we can jump. And do I have... So where's my jump? So it's still active. So I can only jump once. So why does this ability not end? Oh yeah, this is the boost window for the sliding. Oh, this is bad, I think, right? I don't know how anything was working if I didn't do that. Let's just double check. Yeah, okay. How was I never jumping? Okay, whatever. So yeah, we forgot the end of the ability. Okay, so we're good there. Now there should be like a potential way to I don't know, make this a little easier. So because we have a data asset with our player abilities, like can this data asset do stuff, or should I make a new component that basically handles the binding and stuff like that? Let's look at our character. Like, can our ability system component do that, or should we do our own input? I'm not sure the best way to do that. Let's think about this for a second. So essentially, we bind our input. Where's the input stuff? Definitely up here. No? Okay. Maybe we can, because like right now this like command is forgot how he used to do it. I think I don't know if that code's there anymore, because I don't have Perforce set up anymore. I have to redo that. All right, where's input component? Set up and player input, right? Because yeah, we do this. Or so bind ability activation to input component. So bind info. So there definitely used to be something else, and I don't think we kept it. Do I have... I think I also got rid of the 427 project. And I wiped my repo. So I don't think I have what I used to have, which is a shame. Oops. Like, can I do like a whole maybe list? Because there's like, what does this activation to input component function do? So it has bind info. So it has confirm target command. So it has enum name. Let's try something. I think I changed this enum name, did I not? No, I didn't. I did call it type, but do I have to say like hero input like this? Curious if that's gonna cause a problem or not. Let's just see if anything doesn't compile anymore. Because I don't want to have to do a bunch of that stuff. That seems kind of annoying to set that up. Seems kind of weird to me. Okay, it does compile. I don't think we're going to see any differences, though. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it breaks. So I guess we leave that alone. I don't think the ability system component should be extended to like do all this stuff for us. I'll just see if my build still breaks. Can I play? Okay, I can. So yeah, I can't sprint, I can't crouch, I can only jump and double jump. So I think maybe doing this as a component might be better. Again, what does this data look like? Because I associated what? Oh my god, just go into the thing. Thank you. So yeah, it has the hero ability and everything. So I think we can literally kind of make a component out of this. Because this does handle jump action. This calls this function that then, whoops, I did not want to do that. The specific ability of local input pressed. Let's make a component, I guess. So component, I guess actor, I don't know if it needs to be an actor component. Let me look at some of the other stuff, their character. So I do have health components and shit. What are these? Components. Alright, so it is an actor component. Okay, so I guess we'll have to do that. So close all tabs. Let's just start off fresh. Tools, new C++ class. Actor component. Call this hero ability input component. And we'll make it our own folder. Ability input component. Create class. Okay. Is this going to compile with the live coding? I don't think so. So we got our input component, yeah. So first we got to say hero. So components, ability input component is here. We don't need tick. Oops. There should be, for when it's initialized, the void so there's post init properties. So initialize component. What does this one do exactly? Can I just go into, you know, where it's declared, please? Okay, nope. That's a shame. All right, let's go to actor component itself. So we have its constructor, some properties. Where are the functions at? Where are the white women at? All right. Here we go. Some more bull stuff. OnRep is active. Or you properties. So activate, deactivate, set active, toggle active, blah, blah, blah. Set is replicated. I don't think we have to worry about that because we're not really doing multiplayer. So called when a component is registered after scene is set, but before registered concurrent. Okay, let's see. I just want to know if the owner, be it the player, is valid, like on when on register. So virtual void on register. Yeah, we should take out tick component because we don't have that part. Can ever tick. I don't think that is something we care about right now. What can I say? UE log temp, warning, text, string, what did I get? Owner? Can I say like that? To string? Okay, let's just see if we get any kind of file errors. How you doing, Codebreaker? You know I'll get that hydrate. I appreciate it. The fact that these two, the source and the header, are both red, I don't know if it's gonna compile. We'll see. Glad to hear you're doing good. Yeah, right now we're still working on rebinding everything to the enhanced input system, and I'm trying to see if this would be a better idea to make a component about it. Cannot access private clear AA actor. What? So these, oh, so that's fine. All right, this does this. Does this compile? Like, am I able to even get away with unregistered? Oh, they're red because they're not on source control. Yeah, probably. Like, I wiped my repo and my depot and everything. I gotta start it over again. So right now everything's gonna be kind of red. Like, I don't really have any source control set up anymore. Maybe these things still think they are part of it, but we'll see. Okay, so it does succeed. So in here, so there is owner stuff. Get owner role. Get owner. So yeah, like, I don't know why. All right, let's just say if get owner. We'll just say because I'm not sure if I'm registered at that point if the owner is there yet, or if I have to use instead like initialize component to get that information. So we'll see if this even compiles. If it just says, if it sees get owner, it's gonna be like, nah, dude, we can't do that. So let's see. Because what I would like, basically what I want to try to do is handle all the input stuff when it comes to like the abilities being mapped to the appropriate input within like the appropriate input action. I would like that to be handled in this component instead of all just in the character. Maybe that's like unnecessary, but all right. So let's get our output log. We should just see a bunch of gibberish if it's valid. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have other strings. So do we have jibba? No. We could also just put a breakpoint. Oh yeah, we also have to fucking put the component onto the player. That would be important, huh? Character. Yeah, for now we'll manually add it into the blueprint. So ability input. Okay, so this is when unregister happens. Interesting. No, step out. Okay, so it is valid. See this U object. Do we have owner in here? maybe Unreal kind of just knew what I wanted and would work and just say it's all good. Okay, so no, it works that way. So I guess we can I guess make private functions from the docs. Call when a component is registered after scene is set. Yeah, that's what the comment says as well. But it doesn't really I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, see calls yeah, so call when it's registered, pretty much what you just wrote. You know, it's solid documentation when that's how it works. Okay, so let's make a new function. Let's see. Set up ability input binding. Actually, I gotta see if it's void. We have that, and then I basically want to call that here. I need to include my character. I guess I would have to be like a hero player character equals cast a hero player character get owner. I guess we could just encapsulate this within an if. Doesn't your writer include dependencies on the fly? Maybe it could. I know sometimes it does. Sometimes you might have to do like, I don't know, Alt Enter or something. But you know, I kind of have it as a habit to try to remember that. Maybe you're right. I don't need to anymore. All right. So now we'll have the character. Now I have to have a reference. To our ability data asset. And it's definitely gonna have to be a U property. So edit default only, probably blueprint read only, category hero. Oops. Hero ability input. Is it a checked cast? I don't think so. I think there is a separate check cast. Or not? I thought there was. Yeah, check cast. I don't know if that's like exactly the same thing. Like, what would be the point of the check cast? Is that just the same thing as using an if? Like it checks if it just is working. UE5, C++, check cast. So there's static cast. Do I really need this RTC thing? Can I just say check cast? Yeah, okay. Whoops. So this is what I was talking about. So Alt Enter. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. Can I initialize local variable? Okay, so we're good. So let's just rewrite that. Then yeah, we basically have to. Yeah, so we're working on this binding. So we have a data asset. It's under abilities. Oh, it would be under data. Yeah, hero ability data asset. All right, I'm curious why this even compiles. It's just showing all this. That's interesting. Yeah, let's see. No viable constructor. Let me just compile. And just see, yeah. Alright, so we even have, we have a problem in our component. Oh, I didn't finish writing that, okay. So you hero ability data asset. We'll call it ability data. Does it have to be a pointer? Yes, it does. Alright, so I know in our character we wrote something, a very, very similar line of code that this is giving me an error into. A spec. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is the line. So let me just, oops. So we're calling give ability. So bind info dot hero ability 1, and then we got basically, let's write this whole thing over again. So what's bind info, right? Okay, so that's gonna be F hero gameplay ability bind info. So this is, yeah, has that information there. Okay. Yeah, there is. But like, since we're using the enhanced input system, we can't do it as simply as we did before. Because yeah, that's all we did before to like basically bind our input correctly. But since we're using the enhanced input, you know, we have input actions and context. There's a lot of different things now, which is kind of like unfortunate, but I kind of want to use the enhanced input system to at least, you know, try it, do interesting new things. If you could find a better way to do this with the enhanced input system, that'd be awesome. But we were using a YouTube tutorial to kind of follow us along. So yeah, where were we? Data asset.cpp, right? So we do bind info dot hero ability. For now, yeah, we'll do 1. Input ID is going to be static cast and 32. Bind info dot hero ability dot get default object ability input ID. Oh my lord. And then what did we have? What's the last parameter? Fuck. We have to just say fuck up. Source object. So I guess the source object would be let me cut this and then just do like a bunch of Control Z's. So ability system component that get owner. Okay. So, you know, ideally that should work, but there's this issue. Okay, do I need to include it? Hash include hero, gameplay ability, hero ability. Control P is how you show the params? Damn. Function has one parameter, but is called with 2 arguments. There. That should be right. Let's just see if that compiles. You could try calling a method and then press Control P and it will draw all the params in the expected types. Nice. Okay, so safe conversions. Okay, so writer accidentally included some bullshit. Which one is it? Was it in the input component? Yeah. Control Q for quick documentation. Fuck, nice. So I think this input component that I'm making, this ability input component, might not be necessary because it looks like I'm trying to do the exact same thing in here when I say give abilities. As I am in the actual player character. So I'm wondering if I can somehow refactor that in a good way. I don't know. Theory, I should still be able to jump. Okay. Yeah, and I still can't sprint or do anything like that. You can install a plugin called Key Promoter or something. It will spam you notifications on an AED telling you shortcuts for the action you executed. Suppose you press build with your mouse, it will pop a message saying, hey, you can also do Control F9 to do that. I mean, if you really want to drill home the shortcuts, then yeah, probably that would be the best way to go. But let's break this. So we have the enum type for the command. Master of the keyboard. A keyboard warrior. Okay, so let's look at our input again. Because here we're binding the action to handle jump action. This calls this function to do that. And then we do that and we pass in that ID. So can I make... Here's my binding info. What have you been coding in lately? Maybe I can make... C#. Okay. Maybe I can make a T map for like a U input action that's associated with this command. So can I just say like T map? I always forget how to fucking write this. UE4 C++, UE5 C++ T map declaration. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay. All right. So I wonder if I could do that, and then. Yeah, you're right. I guess what you input action. All right, so I think changing this will definitely break shit. So it's key and value. Yeah. Wait, which part is missing the asterisk? Is it like this one? Or do I need to put it next to the input action? Oh, yeah, still bad. So I'm not sure where the asterisk is supposed to go. All right, so I think that was it, but there's definitely gonna be. Excuse me, sorry. There's definitely gonna be compile errors everywhere else, so we'll have to see. If there's not compile errors, I'm gonna be very surprised. Okay, fine. If I can still jump too, I'm gonna shit my pants. Surprise, Devin is surprised. And I can still jump. Alright, but I can't do anything else. Interesting. Let me look at my data asset. So this is sprint. Alright, so it doesn't have anything, so we'll have to find jump. Expand all. Here's jump. So jump, right? Everything else can kind of be left alone. So essentially what I would like to do it's hard to just think about this out loud. So yeah, we're doing the mapping context. Yeah, here, up here, right? So we're binding these actions. We call handle jump action, and then we pass in that. So we're giving the abilities. We need more games for companions, specifically those who can interact with the game, like assist you in battle. Oh yeah, for sure. But, you know, generating the AI that's interesting enough and doesn't frustrate you is tough. So where is this being called? Abilities. No. Guess I could just search it this way. Gameplay ability sets. Like, is this at all ever called? Or did I just write that for no fucking reason? God, I am so lost. My code is so jumbled. Let's see if this breakpoint even gets hit. So let's play. Yeah, it's spaghetti. No. So it doesn't even get called. So that's cool. So we basically, I think we just have duplicate code in here, I think. So either give ability. So grant ability to players, so we're doing that explicitly like that. And then we have this one. So for ability in ability. So what the fuck is ability? So we're passing in this so this is where we're granting abilities to the player, like manually, I guess. There should be like default abilities. Apply default abilities. So here, so this is the data asset. So basically this is where we're kind of writing things back double again. We could literally just say give abilities. So default abilities, give abilities, and then get ability system component. So that should, like, we should still technically be able to jump. As long as we're able to keep jumping, yeah, we're okay. All right, have a good dinner, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always good talking to you, Codebreaker. Enjoy your night. See you soon. Probably gonna end here soon anyway. Let's just see if we can jump. Yes, okay. So here, you know, we give the abilities. Then I guess I want to do like bindings here. I just don't know exactly what the best way to do this is. It's such a kind of mind fuck that I'm not sure what to do. Because, like, essentially, what we have to do oh, this is the original, yeah. This is the original binding input stuff. But essentially we have to bind it to a specific action, and I think maybe this action needs to maybe these two is there So I think, like, essentially what I need to do can I just, like, can I say like ability system component, ability local input rest, static cast int32, and then can I say so it's under data types, right? Oh, wait. So basically in the data asset, what would be the best way to handle this? I'm not sure. Can I find based off of... No. Because I have this pairing of the input ID type and input action. Can I do a for loop? Let's say like for F ability. What's the type? Yeah, so const stuff like this, right? And abilities. No. Is this overwriting something? That's wrong. For const, I just say something? No. Why can't? Okay. So for const. Oh, I know. I'm stupid. What's my... What's my data asset called? Hero ability. Really? What? What? So apply default abilities, right? Where is it? Thank you. So it is default abilities. I guess I have to say something like so if default abilities so for each I can do what? Like clear enhanced input, bind action, and then I could say ability dot command like values. Oh boy, I always suck with Tmaps. How to get values? Nope. Maybe try C++ Tmap. So it's value. No, it's keys, right? So I need the input action. So it's definitely values. Get values. I really gotta have to watch a tutorial about this.
Array, for example. Or with an index when it comes to wrong, but this is how you do it in C++. It's
So keys and values. So T array. Um, so T array in 32. Backpoint.get keys. Oh, I hate this. Okay, so let's say you input action, new action equals ability dot command. So there's get keys. So generate value array. I don't know why. T array. So something like that. Then this is new actions. And then this would be what? New actions. Trigger event E, trigger event started. This. And then we would have to bind it to the appropriate event. So a function name. I see like at your hero data asset. Like I was hoping, like I thought there might have been a way to somehow pass in a value to a function, right? I think it's possible. We'll do UE4. We'll see UE4. C++. Let's see. Bind action to function with a parameter. So bind action delegate with parameters. To clarify, this is what I actually have. So generally, to create a delegate with a parameter, you would include the parameter in this declaration. Yeah, but I couldn't use that solution with the bind action function. Instead, what I did was use template parameters like this. And then I had the same problem. That's what I did to resolve it. Interesting. Let's add this to the bookmark bar. We're gonna have to research that. Something like that. I guess we can just say to do. Because what I would imagine is, we make a function that takes in the action, and then with that action we get the input ID, and we can just literally just bind it. So I think we'll have to figure this out and continue later. It's getting kind of late for me. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Codebreaker, as always, thanks for stopping by. Sandra, thanks for lurking at the beginning. Hopefully you're still here. So have a good night, everybody. We're not going to stream tomorrow. It's Friday. Got to take care of some things, and this weekend's going to be kind of busy. So most likely we'll continue on Monday. Have a good weekend, and see you soon.